Hello everyone, today I'm going to be watching HOMM, H-O-M-M, Olden era reviews by SsethTzeentach. Now, man, things are still a bit messed up. Like, what am I saying? The war is still going on. It's just escalated to like the more brutal stage. God damn it! But I don't know. I don't know what happens tomorrow or today, like an hour from now. We have some power shortages here, but that was all I saw. Other than that, I don't have any resources anymore, so it's kind of like the battle of the hate. There is nothing I can do, but man, I hope we can survive this, everyone. But yeah, thanks. Let's go to the video. I never played this game. I don't even know how to pronounce it right. Was that an acronym or was it the name itself? H-O-M? Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey people, Seth here. Visualize happiness.
Oh,
For me, it is holding my greatest enemy hostage, covering his skin.
What the fuck? Was that Irish Trump?
For me, it is holding my greatest enemy hostage, covering his skin in honey, and slowly roasting it until it caramelizes into a layer of glaze. I do not watch. I listen to the cacophony of screams as he's pulled apart like a succulent pecking duck.
I have some people I want to do that with too, but like cooking them is not the answer. Oh my god, it's a bit disgusting.
My only sadness is in the knowledge that I can't do it again. He's beyond my reach, but for his crimes, he has eternity to answer for. Alternatively, sure, I'll take a new Heroes game. I have no financial relation to Hooded Horse or the alternative. He's beyond my reach, but for
why does so much Ed Sheeran? Oh, well, I mean,
his crimes, he has eternity to answer for. Alternatively, sure, I'll take a new Heroes game.
Oh yes, early access, my best. What the fuck was that?
I have no financial relation to Hooded Horse or the perfidious.
That scar is so cute. But like, wait, is that even a real
child
scar?
pickup artist involved in his publication. But let's just say, if Ubisoft had their way, none of this would exist. Replaced instead with mobile slop shovelware, which I couldn't even.
What the fuck?
Replaced instead with mobile slop
made by flashback. Fuck.
shovelware, which I couldn't even access because, as of today, my Uplay account has been acquired
from China. Voice
by a Chinaman. As they say, we each have our own guardian angels. I just didn't expect mine to be living in the prefecture of Guangzhou. As someone who is on several lists, my online security is very important to me. For the past few months, I've been going to coffee shops, ingratiating myself with the Olden infirm, and integrating myself into their geriatric communities. Before long, someone asks me for help with their computer. I oblige, knowing they really just need some company. But this is where I strike. Instead of fixing their computer, I steal their computer and tape a screenshot of a Yahoo Mail inbox to the monitor.
Like, not the worst things that can happen. It's like they're still entertained.
I'm able to get about a week's worth of use out of their system before I have to ditch the evidence and repeat the cycle. Worse still, I can feel myself slipping away as each time I'm forced to snuff out the tender flame of compassion from my heart to do so.
Imagine using a PC for a week only. What the fuck? You never have anything. Like, you keep installing just prerequisites for everything.
Worse still, I can feel myself slipping away, as each time I'm forced to snuff out the tender flame of compassion from my heart to do so. There has to be a better way. Introducing ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN routes all of your online activity through secure, encrypted servers. It's more effective than elder abuse and a lot easier on the wallet. Those backgammon lessons were really starting to eat into my figurine budget. What figurines? That's for me to—
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, man? Oh my god. What is this game? So, wait, what is this?
Those backgammon lessons were really starting to eat
Backgammon.
into my figurine budget. What figurines? That's for me to know, and you to never find out. Because ExpressVPN is like being on the Epstein list. Nobody will ever know where you were.
Oh shit. I don't know, the next administration is gonna do something, right? It's not gonna be just like Trump and his family and like all of his buddies just volley off into the distance. There's gonna be fucking some accountability. Hopefully, because what the fuck is the point? What the fuck is the whole point of your country? All your laws, all your systems, if there is literally zero accountability?
Or what you did. Not your internet provider, data brokers, invasive advertisers, nor scammers can see what you're up to. ExpressVPN keeps you safe. With just one click, you can secure up to 14 devices simultaneously.
Bro, I bet the whole Express itself is like run by CIA.
And right now, you can get ExpressVPN for just $3.49 a month. That's less than the allowance my parents
Just
give
go
me.
to
And if you
GitHub
scan
like
the QR
everyone
code,
else.
click on the link in the description below, or just go to expressvpn.com/Seth, you can get 4 extra months of service. That's expressvpn.com/Seth for 4 extra months of service. Gameplay is pretty much the same. Prior to standardized testing, IQ was measured by a player's build
BMI,
order.
oh my
Regular
God.
humans are capable of long-term decision-making, prioritizing. Regular.
Why are you fucking with them though? Like, why are you an annoying piece of shit, human?
Humans are capable of long-term decision-making,
cocksucker.
prioritizing an economy, while others build every single unit dwelling and run out of gold by week 2. This designates them as barely sapient and are promptly shipped to the bauxite mine to
Was that
fulfill
Charlie
their
Sheen to
destiny.
the far left?
New miner arriving.
Oh my god, what the fuck? No way. No matter how much. What the fuck, dude? Like, wouldn't you just die immediately, suffocating out of anxiety alone? Oh my
But on to the
god.
changes. Stack splitting is easier than ever. Same goes for transferring armies and artifacts between heroes. Before, I send them away on their weekly mission of harassing leprechauns for spare change. We're back to hexagons. Why did we ever leave? Because math is hard, and we're gonna gaslight you into loving squares. Like Tribes of the East, every unit comes with 2 side grades, which can be switched at no cost. Like Civilization, every faction comes with a tech tree. Like Tales of
this is like those shitty mobile games, but it's actually worked and it's optimized and it's
Androgyny,
amazing.
skills come with a selection of sub-skills, which are
This
mutually
sounds
exclusive
amazing,
and
actually.
synergistic. Unlike the incredibly obtuse and convoluted Heroes 5 skill wheel, which isn't even documented inside the game, we now have subclasses, which
What the
still,
fuck was
unlike
that?
the incredibly obtuse and convoluted Heroes 5 skill wheel, which isn't
Nature's like application. Why the fuck would you just press an exit?
even documented
Called
inside the
anything.
game, we now have subclasses, which still require insane RNG to roll the 5 out of 7 slots you're never going to get. Resources are mostly the same, except sulfur has been switched out for alchemical dust,
Oh
which is
my
required
God.
for upgrading
Was that chalk?
dwellings. Or you can spend it all on an infinitely upgradable golden goose egg, which works off gacha mechanics, except there's no guaranteed pity pool
Wait, what?
golden goose egg, which works off gacha mechanics, except there's no guaranteed pity pool, and it's designed to rob you. Magic now works off astrology. Mage guilds are astronomical observatories. Spells are the stars of a constellation. Each of
Like, to be fair, I enjoy some part of gacha, like artifact farming. If the armor that I found like on NPCs had just randomized stats, like to some god-like stats and to some shit-like stats, I wouldn't mind it as much. But the problem is you need energy for the actual gacha games, and when you kill a boss, I want the item to be unique and at its maximum stats, not bullshit randomized, because bosses are different. NPCs are a trash throw.
spells are the stars of a constellation, each of which is aligned with a different school of magic. Daylight cleanses, nightshade curses, arcane controls, and primal destroys. On top of this,
Amazing.
you have high neutral magic,
Easy to
which is a
understand.
5-week countdown until everyone learns Dimension Door. There's 5 tiers of magic and 4 levels for every spell. These range from tactical to completely busted, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Outside of for
What?
every spell,
Why did you
these
kill
range from
yourself?
tactical to completely busted, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Outside of magic, Focus is a new resource that's generated by attacking and being attacked,
Holy
which is
shit.
spent on unit abilities. Lore. We're in the continent of Jadam. That's Might and Magic 8. But it's before Heroes of Might and Magic 1, so there's no devil aliens yet, because Might and Magic 6 hasn't happened. This matters to absolutely no one. Don't even get me started on what a Varn is. We'll cross that bridge when we...
So you can actually just 2D images your favorite people in the characters. Just how would you create like pain faces or like attack faces? Like, would you do they change
Don't even
at
get
all?
me started on what a Varn is. We'll cross
Varn.
that bridge when we get there. Currently,
that.
there's 6 factions, and I'm gonna cover them all. Temple.
Oh my God,
the Temple of the
Necropolis
Sun
so
is known for many things. Mainly, getting genocided by the same group of adventurers on a yearly
God,
basis.
it's
Turnover
testing.
rates are high. Nobody has time to read scripture, and the entire process of
Yeah,
catechumenism is condensed
face,
to
I
a
wanna make
podcast
that.
seminar
That's so
by
amazing.
whoever survives.
Oh shit, a
The
Jew.
reason that white people are inferior is because they don't have enough melanin in their skin.
What?
The reason that white people are inferior is because they don't have enough melanin in their skin.
Fuck. To be fair, it's 2026. Fuck both of them. But holy shit, that bear sound effect got me off guard.
As such, the theology has suffered, and our angels are just golems on string.
Oh,
Regardless, they have some of the best lineup in years. 3 entire shooters, 2 of which can completely ignore ranged
Nice.
penalties. A set of armor, which duplicates and reflects every single positive effect. And a solid steel wall of swordsmen, griffins, and inquisitors that ensure their backline remains untouched. And in case you ever get bored of playing artillery death stack that kills everything before it has a chance to get close, they still have cavaliers. I played.
That's so fucking much. How would you? I mean, to be fair, that's the whole point of SsethTzeentach. To be honest, Seth does this. He goes into a like obscure, absurd game and then breaks the fucking rules and creates the most busted
The
units.
self-insert. Effortless Strike removes the focus cost of attacking with your hero. Battle Frill allows you to use it again if you kill the stack, and Inspiring Strike gives a
What the
5%
fuck?
chance of resetting the cooldown per point of morale. But I was already morale maxing, so he killed everything himself and won the match. Grove represents the Druids of Murmurwood. Its Sylvan Rampart
broken.
spliced
That's
with
that's literally broken. That's like when you chain AP point recuperation in fucking Rogue Trader. Like, no one gets a turn ever.
Conflux, except every elemental can awaken to receive a heavy steroid. They're expensive, bulky, and completely grotesque. Pixies are now a neutral unit. You
Lovely.
get the scraps left over by your haggard butch lover. An
What the fuck was
amalgamation
that?
of rotund chopplegangers
Oh my God, that
that belong
being
better in a
changed
trench than
a lot.
broad daylight. Physiognomy aside, they take some getting used to. Understanding is half the battle. And unfortunately, I'm retarded. Grove has the best casters, the strongest magic, and
That's
the
the best
fastest
part
unit in
of
the
these
game,
games.
which guarantees you the
Sometimes
first move.
retardation like leads to some of the best gameplays ever.
I'm retarded. Grove has the best casters, the strongest magic, and the fastest unit in the game, which guarantees you the first move. Each spell has its own cooldown, so I can't spam Armageddon.
What
Unless
the
I retreat,
fuck?
return with another Phoenix, and spam Armageddon. But that's not always viable, because single hero and tournament are very popular variants. So instead, I play this abomination, whose mirror copy works on the enemy to duplicate their strongest death stack under my direct control, which then proceeds to murder the original. And since I'm abusing Thaumaturgy and Murmurmancers, this will be my
Holy
4th
shit.
spell on the first round of combat. And then I found out about luck, Grove's synergy with luck, and how, as a result of several subskills and laws, each of my units now crits for 300% damage
Jesus! What the fuck? What the fuck?
100% of the time. Dungeon is the Alvar
Okay, 100% crit rate never should be possible. Unless it's defined to be like leading to super crits, like when you go higher than 100%. Because it's just stupid at that point. The base damage of you is your crit damage then.
Triumvirate. Basically bricks, but with troglodytes. The Dark Elves are in collaboration with the Dragons of Garrett Gorge and the Minotaurs of Ravage Roaming, resulting in a combined alliance of strength, resilience, and centralized banking. Each of
That's
their
lovely.
units come with a unique fighting
To some
style.
degree.
Troglodytes can spit phlegm. Infiltrators can infiltrate other men, and the rest basically land more hits based on the position of the enemy, punishing tight formations, close groupings, or just existing in the general vicinity of a dragon. The trade-off is less damage until you develop a legal system and simply outlaw close groupings, or just existing in the general vicinity of a dragon. The trade-off is less damage until you develop a legal system and simply outlaw the penalty. As merchants, we play only the greatest of merchants. We take Antiquarian, unlock his money printer, and buy every artifact in the game.
So you can basically change... You can disable weaknesses through law?
Antiquarian, unlock his money printer, and buy every artifact in the game, as their sum greatly outweighs the monetary cost. Necropolis. The necromancers of Shadowspire don't know how to raise dragons yet. So far, we can fuse them together. All we need is several living dragons and the entire economy. And then, my enemy casts Guillotine, turning the most powerful Tier 8 neutral into the most expensive pile of milk bones. Accordingly, vampires are your new ultimate, because that's all we can afford.
So it just died? It's not doing anything else?
Most expensive pile of milk bones. Accordingly, vampires are your new ultimate, because that's all we can afford. The blood waterfall isn't even real, it's just red 40. My wife is dead. I don't want to remarry. I just want to summon skeletons. His rewind life can overheat.
That poor skeleton, like reshuffling his jaw, replacing
and over-revive to create temporary stacks for the duration of a fight. All life is endless, increases the effect of heals and revives, which synergizes with Summon Avatar to double this bonus. I take no losses, because at the start of every fight, I multiply my ghosts, which
Wait, did you just get...
Because at the start of every fight, I multiply my ghosts.
You get max HP when healed?
Which, coincidentally, also have the ability to multiply, leading to a carefully managed feedback loop of infinitely rising numbers. Or just take Kelgul, rush Dread Knights, and win without firing a single synapse. Schism, on the continent of Arathia, to the north of Avlee, is meant to be Vori, the land of a snow...
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? That dude has no chin.
Region was never implemented or playable, so it's subject
with a face on it
to a lot of speculation. Schism is complete fan fiction where dark elves have discovered and dug up Vori rituals to pull creatures from other planes, or the negative space in between.
Octopus.
No, that's impossible. It's a squid.
As a result, everyone is melting.
What the fuck is that ass then?
As a result,
you can just show an ass out. Oh, concubus? The fuck is concubus?
Everyone is melting, going insane, or bloat maxing. In exchange, they win the numbers game, using dead tissue to bind more horrors, and using victories
I'm still thinking about it.
as momentum to artificially inflate their stacks. Hive, following Hero's tradition of having Inferno as the worst faction, Hive makes an attempt. They get the coolest tier 1 in the game.
Holy shit, what the fuck? It's eating the fucking oh my god, it's a parasite!
With the best idle animation. But they have absolutely no shooters, unless you have a mountain of resources for a tier 6 side grade. And they don't care. Once they close the gap, there's not much you can do, except watch them multiply, because they can also lay eggs. Now, normally, there's counterplay to a highly vulnerable patch of temporary troops
Oh shit.
but take time to hatch. Except, the Hiver put his hornets on standby, so he'll always get the last move, lay his eggs, and spawn them without contest.
So, oh my god, now you're playing with turn speed or turn or fucking what the fuck? What do you call that in this game even? Initiative?
At which point, his cooldown resets. But that's not too bad, until you encounter a Maniacal Reaver and lose half your board in a single turn. You see, normally, units take turns and wait for everyone else. Maniacal Reavers ignore this paradigm entirely, because as long as they get that Call of Duty hit marker, they get a second, which is separate from morale, so they get a third. As your eyes start tearing,
What the fuck?
because as long as they get that Call of Duty hit, take turns and wait for everyone else. Maniacal Reavers
Maniacal Reavers, man. I'm gonna be playing this fucking game. What the fuck?
ignore this paradigm entirely, because as long as they get that Call of Duty hit marker, they get a second, which is separate from morale, so they get furred. As your eyes start tearing up and your Pampers diaper sags under the weight of its liquid gold, a fucking worm shows up and eats the rest of your stack. Also, don't try to mix armies, or a single hive mother will ruin your day. As she
that's sugar. Hopefully it's sugar. That's not. That shouldn't be salt.
multiplies her stats and propagates them to the entire swarm. But everything I've described isn't the worst. No, taking a hero specialized in attribute gain and learning, leveling them to 12, and resetting their level to 1 with the faction-specific
So you can you can do this perpetually. Basically prestige, but you get bonuses, not just bullshit skins.
building that was recently buffed to give him 4 of each stat for every free level spent isn't just the worst. It's already banned in competitive, which doesn't mean anything, because
Yeah.
it's the same group of Poles, Russians,
What the
and dare I
fuck?
say, North Macedonians that complain
Jesus,
about
what the
everything.
fuck? Who the fuck?
99%
What are most
will never
method-
play
Who the fuck are Macedonians?
competitive heroes because they don't
think
live
they're
in an
ancients,
Eastern Bloc
bro.
Khrushchevka. I have. So I'll give you a metaphor. SCP-106.
Where the fuck does he? Okay, where the fuck does he pick these images of the people with like? I have never seen normal humans with that face.
Slowly
or hair.
chasing you. Except, it's David Goggins, and he's rock solid. He took his Rhino 99 Vyvanse and Tamriel rebuilt dick pills. He's got that migraine rage after playing Deadlock. And after 10 hours
Ibuprofen,
of
man.
anticipation, he phases through the wall and loudly proclaims, "Goggy want fuck." That's what competitive is like. In summary,
Jesus
everything I said is a lie. Necro and Schism are currently busted. Hive sucks ass. And I'm not handing away strats to my enemies. The music is good, the town screens are nice,
alright.
the story and
I mean, you gave all the strategies basically.
writing is atrocious and sounds like the
There are
intrusive
just few
faults of a
that we
Tumblr
can
blog.
find, yeah.
There's no teams for players, no underground, no water tiles. But none of that really matters. It's early access, and they seem to be doing a good job. This is the same team that brought us Darkest Dungeon without the gay sex.
Wait, what is this? This is not Darkest Dungeon.
I believe in them. If you like here.
Wait, what the fuck? This is not Darkest Dungeon though. What is this? This exactly look like Darkest Dungeon.
Dungeon without you'll like Olden Era. Dungeon without the gay sex. I believe in them. If you like heroes, you'll like Olden Era. But why listen to me? I'm an influencer. Do you know what that means? I'm one plane flight removed
Oh no. Oh no.
from being a
Why
human
is that
porta
jet
potty in
engine moving?
Dubai. Don't listen to my shit. Decide for yourself. As always, more
Download torrent. Oh yeah, man. Fit girl for life.
content to come, so stay tuned. A warm thanks to the many members of a Merchants Guild, generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. Have a good one. Hey people.
And that's actually enticed me a lot to play this game. Oh my god, some of the games he like plays are just so obscure or like abstract and have like so many pixels that you can't count that I don't play. But this game, holy shit, it actually looked like a mobile game that they actually gave a shit and made it a good game, a decent fucking game. But yes, when we were playing this, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and eat something, maybe some lunch. But hopefully, I just want the war to be over, man. It's been too long, and it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. It's a lot too much. It's the prices are outside of reach. So yeah, I'm lucky to be able to afford internet next month. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and support me if you can. For now, have a nice day and goodbye, everyone.